My name is Larry Rodriguez. I've been writing statements on behalf of the Chevron nurse for 6 years and 2 months. She's being sexually molested and robbed by cops from Houston, Texas, by the government. I've made statement after statement after statement against these cops from Houston, Texas, for 6 years and have not received a disposition for any of my statements written to the CIA, the FBI, the Texas Attorney General, the Attorney General of the state of New York, and Chief Judge of the United States Supreme Court. I went through the chain of command and started at the very bottom to try to get some assistance for this woman. And no assistance came. Now, the cops from Houston, Texas are trying to entrap me, lock me up, put me behind bars. My female companion, Karina Gomez, the woman I've sent in picture after picture after picture after picture of, is in the building I live in. And they keep moving her from room to room to room to room. I can't find her. I wouldn't attempt to find her anymore, though I made several attempts to find her by walking through the halls. I hear her from the window in the courtyard sometimes. I hear her whimpering and crying, though I can't really detect as to where it's coming from. I won't go to the staff in the building because the staff in the building are in cahoot with the cops from Houston, Texas. See, my female companion happens to be a very wealthy woman. Her grandfather left her a great sum of money, and everybody is robbing her. I met this woman when she was dirt poor in Houston, Texas, while I was just traveling through on my way to Mexico. So instead of proceeding to Mexico, I lingered in Texas because I was trying to assist this woman who thereafter became wealthy. And cops from Houston, Texas were sexually molesting her and robbing her, in the sense that they would recruit derelicts, alcoholics, and the likes from the street and give them instructions on how to sexually molest her and what to say to her and how to go about doing things to deceive her. See, my female companion happens to be mentally challenged, and she is easily deceived with basic deceptions. Now the cops from Houston, Texas, they're trying to set me up. They try to set me up for just about everything. Now they're trying to set me up and implicate me in drug transactions. And I never sold drugs. And I'm not selling drugs now. Though the cops from Houston, Texas seem to be able to get the government to get into cahoot with them to entrap me. They try to entrap me for credit card fraud. They try to entrap me for other things as well, many things. It's gotten to the point where I'm afraid to scratch, look left, or walk sideways because they might say I was committing a crime and have the local police all around me bringing attention to me and making it look like I am a criminal. They're trying to defame my character. I don't know why, neither. I don't know what's wrong with these cops, but I do know I am not getting no assistance from the government. They're sexually harassing me. They have homosexual men come around me so they can take pictures of them homosexual men around me, and they show them to women who I am attempting to court or get acquainted with to try to get the women to show me away. They've been sexually harassing me in this manner for about 6 years, and I'm not gay and I'm not bisexual. Period. Now, I brought this to the attention of the government in relation to the sexual harassment. And nothing's been done, no investigation, no scrutiny of material evidence that was present at the time and may still be present now, though this great possibility is non-existent. These cops from Houston, Texas continue. They just continue and continue and continue to advocate for my doom, for my destruction, and I'm not bothering nobody. They're around me 24 hours a day, from dawn to dusk. There's not a place I can go. They recruited derelicts, alcoholics, homeless people to follow me around the city everywhere I go. And they make derogatory hand gestures behind my back, insinuating that I am playing with my reproductive organs in the midst of society. They even have people taking photographs of me and walking by me, and the indication is that their GPS signal was next to my phone's GPS signal, and since our GPS signals were together at that very time, the allegations may be true. Though many times, much many times, where they made their allegations in relation to lewd acts against me, I was under a camera, and that was the only place that me and those individuals' GPS signals were ever together. And these individuals were saying I was committing a lewd act. And I was under a camera, and the cameras will show nothing of the sorts. I'm not a pervert. These cops are trying to defame my character. I don't know why. They're telling everybody that I have abilities beyond the average man. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't believe I have any abilities beyond the average man. As a matter of fact, I probably have a lot less abilities than a lot of people because I only have a GED, education, and a little bit of Machiavellian intelligence, and that's about it. When you have people with master's degrees and bachelor's degrees, science, all them kind of degrees in science, in math, and biography, and all sorts of things. I have nothing but a high school diploma, which was conveyed by GED. So I don't have no special abilities, but yet these cops are going around advocating this and making my life difficult. I asked the court of the United States Supreme Court's to please get these cops away from me. They're behaving in a malicious way toward me. It's cruel and unusual punishment in the manner of which they continue to try to entrap me, and in the manner in which they keep my female companion away from me, and in the manner they keep getting her sexually molested. Anything and everything that has occurred to the Chevron heiress. It occurred to her because the cops from Houston, Texas imposed these things on her. Period. I'm still looking for her, but I have a lot of enemies. And my enemies are not made by me. My enemies are made by the cops from Houston, Texas, who hired them to make my life difficult. And I'm tired of this. And what do? There's a cop stalking me who's on this unit that can do anything they want to do. They can lie. They can cheat. They can break the law. I'm wondering, is this a red cell unit? A red cell unit is a unit from the FBI or CIA that only answers to the head of their department. And they're allowed to do whatever it is they have to do. But what I'm saying is this: these cops chasing me around, they already impeached themselves. Not only did they impeach themselves, they're no longer undercover because I sent pictures of them to the Supreme Court of the United States. I have pictures of them in my phone. I sent pictures of them to the CIA. I sent pictures of them to other places. So they're not undercover no more. I'm wondering why they're still following me if the cover is blown. I'm wondering why a red cell unit from the FBI or CIA is still following me when I already blew their cover. No other police department, law enforcement department can do what these cops are doing except a red cell unit. Period. I want these cops away from me because I'm not committing crime. We think that I'm a drug lord or a mafia boss or a organized crime boss. I'm not none of that. It's that this particular cop from this unit imposed his homosexual gender on me, and I rejected it time and time and time again. And it's as if he has a fatal attraction and he's destroying everything in my path. He's trying to destroy me. The analogy I give to you in relation to these circumstances is that a lot of times when a woman sees that her boyfriend is with another woman, she may come later on and break the windows of his car, burn his car. She becomes very destructive. And that's what these cops is doing to me because I rejected their homosexual gender, of which they try to impose on me time and time and time again. It's on hundreds of statements. It's on pictures sent to the Chevron heiress to defame my character with her, to get her to merge away from me. I don't know where she at now. She's in danger. I'm looking for her. They're not helping me find her. They can find her. They can track her GPS and locate where she is. They know where she is now because they always track her GPS. They always want to know where she's at because they always want to sexually molest her and rob her. Just like they always know where I'm at. Just like they always scrutinize my GPS to find out where I'm at all the time. And they have an illegal surveillance tap on my phone. But they don't have no court order to do that. But they're doing it. And they use it so they'll know when I'm leaving my room, and they use it so they know when I'm coming back to where I live, and they use it to tell all their accomplice where I'm at. To get their accomplice to make derogatory hand gestures behind my back all around the area and defame my character. To get their accomplice to stop calling phones 911 and make derogatory statements against my image and character, and I am not doing nothing. And the Chief Judge of the United States can't seem to do anything about this, nor can the people that he's directing my statements to. So what should I do? Who should I go to? Am I an American citizen or not? Is America going to go through a civil war soon? Because these cops have created a destructive path that's not only around me, but throughout the neighborhoods in New York City. Who are these police? Where do they come from? Please, somebody do something about these cops. They're stalking me and they're robbing a woman. And I don't know where this woman is anymore. Karina Gomez. And I'm trying to find her. And nobody will help me. I'm not bothering nobody. What should I do? I can't get a job because these cops defame my character everywhere I go. I can't meet the acquaintance of a woman because these cops defame my character everywhere I go. I can't do anything because these cops are always stalking me day and night, and nobody will assist me. What's going on here? Am I an American citizen? Why are my constitutional rights being violated? And I'm asking for my constitutional rights to stop being violated, but they're still continuously being violated because nothing is being done about my statements and allegations against these police. Can somebody help me? I want to leave the country, but where can I go? They won't let me go. I asked them to denounce my citizenship so I could leave. They wouldn't do it. I asked the judge to give me an order of protection against these cops because they're dangerous and they have a federal attraction toward me. And he didn't do it. I asked the judge if he can give me appointment of counsel because these cops is violating my civil rights, and he didn't do it. There's nothing being done to assist me. And I'm tired of being oppressed by cops that I don't even know why they're surveilling me and stalking me for such a long time. And I'm not committing crime. Period. I have to go to churches to eat food sometimes because I don't have no money. I'm not no kingpin, and I'm not affiliated with no gangs or anything like that. Why are these cops following me like this? My name is Larry Rodriguez, and I need some assistance from somebody. Please.